Welcome back, everybody, and I just kind of want to go over speed tree today. I unfortunately am not going to have much time to do a lot of anything else, but there's the thing. Okay, tools. And the last time I was in here, all of this stuff decided that it wanted to go nuts on me, so there we go. Put that over there. Ah, no. Back to dark. Now we're going to reset the layout. Yes. And we'll worry about that later. Anyway. So I've already made two, I guess the term is kind of like cherry trees almost, where they have the pink leaves like cherry blossoms, but at the same time they are kind of oak-like in nature as well. And we're going to make another one like right now so you can kind of see how I'm going to make it. As you can see, this is actually speed tree. We're going to add some roots. What are these? Whoa! No. So no. I don't even know why you would need something like that. I've never actually used that one before. I just kind of threw it in. I wanted to see it. Yep, okay, I like those. So, but anyway, I was playing some music earlier because Aubrey pointed out to me the other day that while I own the music that I would be playing, it's all part of the inspiration playlist that I have, and it's literally entitled Inspiration. I listen to it on my way to work, when I'm driving, whatever, and it's basically just for me so that I can keep working while I have to do other things as well. And it's really good for keeping me on task here at home when I'm doing my work. So, but as Aubrey pointed out, I may not have a license to broadcast those songs. Just because I own them doesn't mean necessarily that I can, put them all over YouTube. It just means that I own them and they're for my personal enjoyment. So I'm going to have to find out about that before I play it. I do promise that I'm going to be working on that. There's a few things that I've still got to do. So, for example, I still have dishes that I've got to get done. So I'm going to try and make this quick, which, I mean, it's speed tree, so it shouldn't take too long. I'm going to go on a little farther with that one. Yeah, that'll work. Yep, I like the direction of that one. I can drop down. We can put out a small branch like that. It's going down. I don't want it to go down. I want it to go up. Let's go that way. Yay, went the right way. Alright, so anyway, now like anything else, speed tree isn't without its problems. For example, the draw tool, which literally I just hit spacebar, click on a branch, and it draws out a branch for me. Problem is that it doesn't always know which direction I want it to go in, so sometimes I'll click here, and it'll come out of the bottom, even though I was clicking like right here. And sometimes it just drags them back. I don't know. I don't know why it does that. We have one like right here, so I can't do another branch right there, so I can do one right there. But the cool thing about the draw tool is, if I wanted to, I could give it, like a little viney doohickey. which, I mean, that'll be nice for other areas. For what we're doing right now, this is actually going to be outside the Dwarven Palace, and it's going to be one of the things that breaks up all of the green that we've been doing. I mean, yes, we're going to have grass surrounding it, but since it's going to have those nice pink cherry blossoms, it's going to add a very nice effect. I know, because I dropped one into the Zen garden yesterday. So, haha. I apologize if I go silent at any point. As I'm sure I've explained, I do tend to do that when I concentrate way harder than my brain should. Believe me, I will get punished for it later. I'll end up with a splitting migraine. Don't like you. Do like that, though. We're actually pretty close to done with this tree. It's actually almost time to start adding texture to it, but we're going to add some more branches off on here. Yeah, I'll go with that. Okay, cool. And go this way. There's a lot of directional changes that you got to do with this, just so that you know what direction everything's going in and that it's going the way you want it to. So, kind of like anything else, I suppose. But I am a big fan of Speed Tree because it makes my life so much easier. I don't have to sit in Blender and do all of this, do all the extruding and all that annoying crap that I would have to do with a big tree. No, 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 don't do that. Okay. And this is how many meters tall the tree is. So right now we're sitting at 47.32, so 47 meters. And if I had my way, we'd go a little higher, but I don't want to. I already have a tree in here that's like 130 some odd feet tall. It's ridiculous how tall that tree is, but it is an oak tree, so whatever. We'll just learn the deal. Alright, no, too big. Too close to the other branches. But I do have the blatant gap right here. So we're going to go over here. We're going to do that. And now we're just going to pretty it up with some branches. It's going to be utterly pretty. Okay, pretty. Some of the voices that I do, please don't by any means take any offense to me. I'm really little more than just a nut. So there we go. We're gonna throw a cap on here. Cap one. There we go. We're just gonna throw that right there. No. We want you right there. Right there. Thank you. Don't be a pain. Yep, perfect. Okay, cool. Do I have a specular trends for that? I do not. Yeah, oh well. Whatever. So, anyway, here's our base tree. In all her glory. It's not much to look at without leaves, so let's add some leaves. Oh, I only have three layers of branches. Cool. That's less work we have to do. Add leaves. Standard. And the reason why I want to go with the standard, you'll actually see in just a minute. If I were to go with, like, single leaf, it wouldn't come out right. Ah, no. Can't believe that I just did that. Alright. Leaves. Standard. Okay. Actually, yeah, that's not so bad. I suppose I could fill it in a little more. But we'll find out in just a second, and we're going to use this one. I actually have one that I did just because I'm a big fan of this anime called Razafon. And I suppose I could show that one off too. But, they are the standard pink. Well, they're actually kind of purplish, but yeah. Anyway, what was I going to say? Oh, right. Okay, so there we go. Fill this in a bit. One of the things about putting the leaves in is it lets us know where the holes are, like right here. Hey. Don't you misbehave on me now. Yeah, okay. It lets me know where the holes are that need to be filled up. Thanks, so... And once we get all the leafy stuff in, like right here, because we want this to look like a big, healthy tree. Right? Right. There we go. And it kind of looks like a mutant. But let's see about getting some more right here. Okay, so that's kind of working out. Alright, anyhow. So we have a tree. We're going to go ahead and save as... large 01. So this is the third cherry blossom tree that I've done. And then we just end up compiling it. So, I'm not going to compile it right now, because I'm going to do a whole video where I just build trees. Well, I'm not going to do a whole video where all I do is build trees, but I am going to build more of these. Typically, usually no more than 6 for an area, but I might build more, depending on how much variety that I need. At the moment, though, I am going to go back to what I was doing before I got to all of this, which was trying to find where I went wrong over here. Because I have some phantom well, I guess I shouldn't call them phantom, they're attached to something. So it's not there. I guess I can show you, actually. See all of this is actually going to be the texture map for what I'm working on right now, which is the weapon rack. And I'm having trouble actually finding where they are. See, I guess what really needs to happen, I mean, I'm not starting from scratch on this, that's for sure. There you are, some of you. You mangy curs. Alright. Okay, so that's that part. So, but anyway, I have a plan for how I want to get all of this in and taken care of. Well, messed that up somehow. Not really quite sure how I pulled that off, but apparently I did it with flying colors. So, probably just have to redo the top section. Alright. Okay, so that's those in the center there. Which is just dandy, but that doesn't help me with... Oh, yes. I remember where the other ones were. They were right there. Alright, so... let's go back up to the top. Okay. So we're going to go here. We're just going to redo this top portion real quick. And by top portion, I mean the top view. Okay, so that's that section. So, I was actually just thinking, it should be no surprise to anybody that I watch shows based on comic books, building a fantasy game. Nobody's mentioned anything about it, I was just thinking about that just now. I suppose much to my wife's dismay. What can I say? She married a geek. So it is 4:08 in the afternoon on Wednesday, by the way, and that is California time. Where we are based out of. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I should be expecting my wife home anytime soon. All right. Alright. Oh, missed one right there. Missed those. Would be easier if I could just get all of them in one go, but sadly, I am unable to do so. Semi on the freeway. I really should stop recording with my window open. Give me 1 second. Okay, so this is going to be a really quick video. My wife is on her way home and said she'd be home in about 5-10 minutes, so that kind of cuts me a little bit shorter on time, even though I've been trying to prep this for you all day long. I think I started working on it about 8 hours ago, 9 hours ago. I don't even know anymore. That's how scattered I am. I've been awake for a while, just doing this. Actually, what I was doing when I first got up was cleaning up all of the extra vertices and edges on here that didn't need to be there. And now we're correcting a mistake that I made with these. And somewhere I have an extra face that I must have put in. I didn't realize that I had put in. Or I realized it and I don't remember where it's at now. Not really quite sure. But anyway, neither here nor there, I suppose. What really matters is that we just keep trucking along. And these are, you know, kind of the monotonous parts. When I realized how late it was getting, I just started recording the video and why the server isn't up and running so that we can place it, because I knew that we weren't going to get to that today. So it's something that we're going to have to get to tomorrow. I might even do it later tonight while Arrow's on. So, not sure how that's going to work out yet. Okay. Wood. Yeah, okay. Cool. Alright, so now we can just project from bounds. Do this portion here, rotate 180, grab on the X, drag it all the way back here. Make sure that these are all lined up the way they should be. They are. Grab, scale Y, shrink, rotate 90, grab Y, bottom corner, grab X, bottom corner, and scale on the X, no, scale on the Y, make it a little smaller, grab Y, drag down. That looks right. Having trouble at the moment. Yep. Looks right, but it ain't right. Oh, excuse me. Okay. How I missed that. You guys probably watched me miss that. Got those, didn't get these. These are important. What I'm doing, the reason why I want these all overlaid flat this way is just so that when we do the texture, we only have to do it once in this area, and that will take care of all this at the same go. So that's why I'm being pretty finicky at the moment with it. Alright, cool. So let's go 7. Do project from view bounds, and we'll just do it again. That's okay. Rotate 180, like this time. Y, drag down, zoom in, Y, drag up. Okay. Scale X, make her nice and thin, scale it back down, grab Y, mark it right about there, grab X, and this corner over here. What in the... I missed one somewhere. I missed a couple somewhere, because they're sitting right there. There's one. So, that's my wife home. So, fortunately guys, that means that I'm going to have to go. I am going to start the upload, but I will have to bring it back up when it's live. So, anyway guys, until next time, toodles!